Hi Sagittarius, my name is Sansi, and as most of you know, I've been writing my crazy life story. So, and chapter 8 was really heavy. I had part 1, 2, and 3, and I've even thought of other things since then, but I'm not going to add it. I'm just done with chapter 8. I just want to be past it. So I'm taking a break and I'm doing a little short reading, past, present, and future, because I've really missed the readings, and and I know a lot of you enjoy the readings, so I'm going to do just like a little quick one. And, writing my book's going to take about a year, but after that, I'm going to dive in heavy with the tarot because that's really what I want to do. And I don't want to lose my subscribers that just tune in for the readings, right? So I'm going to have to like pepper it in over the next year and have a few readings, but I guarantee you after that, I'm going to be diving deep into that and the archangels, because I've been working with these archangels. There's 72. And anyone can call upon them and they help. The minute you ask, they will help. Because I put them to the test multiple times over the past couple years. All right. So anyway, let's get started. And, okay, so the bottom of the deck. Oh, and I got this gifted. Here, let me show you. It's called Modern Witch Instructional Guide. This is a really good friend of mine, Jason, gifted me these cards, and I'm loving these cards. I'm really loving them. They're doing so good so far. So, yeah, so I hope you love them too. So the bottom of the deck, I got the Ten of Swords, which doesn't look good, right? And this is just the overall, energies over the whole reading. I felt like you were, and I channel everything, of course. I try not to learn the meaning, so I will read to you out of this little booklet too, for extra clarification. But I felt you were stabbed in the back, betrayal of some kind. You're not dead as you're looking at your phone there. You're looking at your phone, but you feel depleted, like not sure you can recover. Aw, I'm sorry, Sag, but you are strong and you can get past this. You can, and you will. You will get past this. It's just another life lesson, no matter how long it's taken. Some life lessons take a long time, right? We don't just get it overnight. And some we do, but a lot of the deeper ones, it takes longer. And all we can do is keep going forward. I was listening to another card reader a few days ago, and she said, when you're down and wonder where God is, He is always silent during a test. And this is a quote by Keanu Reeves, the main character in The Matrix. And I just thought this was such a profound, quote. And definitely something to consider, right? It's definitely something to consider. Like, if you wonder where God is when you're down and out, He was always silent during a test. I just think that's fabulous. And I also feel like it's true. So let's look up the Ten of Swords and see what the booklet says. Everything is fine. It's fine. Really. Sure, you've been completely pierced through with 10 sharp swords, and you're collapsed into a ball on the floor. You're struggling, just trying to survive as the weight grows ever heavier. You're going through something truly soul-crushing, and it feels like your world is ending. Every movement hurts, and sometimes only a meaningless distraction feels like it'll help. But the pain will end. The pain will end. And you will come out stronger having survived it. Like, that's profound in itself. So I love that. And we all go through this. We all do. You know how life is. It's just hills and valleys, and sometimes it's mountains and really deep valleys, you know. But that's how life is. And we grow stronger with every challenge that we go through. So hang in there. Hang in there. You can do it. We can all do it. Okay? So this is your recent past energies, and I got the Hierophant, or Hierophant. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Okay. I feel like it's about a marriage or important relationship, but you both hold the key to success. Got the keys down here. Now you both may keep trying to make this relationship, gotta turn the page, sorry, work. Or you will take your separate keys and go on your own journeys, separate journeys. To find your own balance in the situation. So do what's best for you. Do what's best for you. It's not being selfish. It's being self-caring first. Then you can figure out your place in the scheme of things, in the scheme of the relationship, right? But take care of yourself first and foremost. Just like they say in the airplane, like if there's trouble in the air, get the oxygen to yourself first before you try to help your child or anyone else, right? Because if you don't survive, they're not going to survive, right? So it's not selfish, not at all. Take care of yourself first, put yourself first, and then figure out if or what, if anything, that you can do for the other person, right? Yeah, I like it. So let's look up the Hierophant. Get a little extra clarification here. Oh, here it is. As students, we learn from the past and from others. It is the Hierophant that calls us to unlock our psyche and hidden potential through diligent study. She is wise in her guidance, helping us discover new things we could not have found alone. As students and disciples, we kneel at her feet, listening to her stories and lessons. Kneeling at her feet, right? You're kneeling at her feet. And if we do so, we may be able to find the lock that fits the keys crossed at her feet. Oh, I'm going to read this again. As students and disciples, we kneel at her feet, listening to her stories and lessons. And if we do so, we may be able to find the lock that fits the keys crossed at her feet. Okay? Look to the past. Read books. Find a community of both differing worldviews and familiar ones. Find the passion within you and the hunger to know more. Nothing is created in a void, and you can enrich yourself by finding communities or collectives that help to structure your study. Learning new things can open your mind to new pathways and possibilities. Learning new things. So something about learning new things can open your mind to new pathways and possibilities. All right? So there's that. That's the near, past. Okay, so now we're at the present energies, and I got the Emperor for you. Okay, and I wrote the Ankh, or Ankh, I think you pronounce it Ankh, or oops, the Ankh right here, is referred to the key of life. And feel you are standing your ground. You may feel alone at times, but you're never alone. Talk to your higher self, God, Jesus, Mother Mary, and the archangels, because they will help you in this situation. We have a guide that's assigned to us at birth, so we are never, ever alone. Ask and you shall receive. It may not be what you anticipated, but it will be for your highest good. That's what I channeled. So let's look up the Emperor. 2 major arcanas right in a row, I might add. Sorry, I'm not really used to the... Okay, here we go. As students, we learn from the past and from others. It is the Hierophant that calls us to unlock our psyche and hidden potential through diligent study. So this is study again. You need to study something. She is wise in her guidance, helping us discover new things we could not have found alone. As students and disciples, we kneel at her feet, listening to her stories and lessons. And if we do so, we may be able to find a lock that fits. Oh, am I reading the wrong one? Oh, God. I was supposed to... apologize. I was supposed to look up the Emperor. I read the other page on... I apologize. But maybe you needed to hear that again, right? I don't feel like there's ever really any real accidents, so maybe you needed to hear that again. Okay, so the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor. We're at the Emperor. Boundaries and structure make us feel safe. The Emperor is full of our authority and creates a world full of rules and laws. She is a comforting answer to the chaos of the natural world, but she is rigid and uncompromising on her stony throne. She requires logic and reason above all else, and she is unafraid to lead and take the reins to shape the world around her. Though she lords over a powerful and grand cityscape, the river of life has slowed to a trickle behind her. Oh, there is like a little stream there. Protect yourself if you need to. Don't allow others to walk all over you, and don't be afraid to stand up. Take charge and force change. Logic and reason may be the best approach for a particular problem, and by creating some stability in your life, you may be able to release some anxiety. Don't lose touch with your compassion, though. Stubbornness and stoicism will not always be the best answer. So yeah, don't lose touch with your compassion during this time, right? Yeah. Okay, so that is your present energy. And now we're going to go to your future. And you got the 6 of Swords. And I channeled moving away from choppy waters, turmoil, and strife. You may have a child or guardian helping you to move to calmer shores. So hang in there, Sagittarius. I feel the person in question is sitting down and maybe older, worn out, depleted, but soon things will be looking up. Just hang in there and know you still have a bright future. Maybe not what you wanted or imagined, but at least you will be done with a chapter in your life that's been heavy and long over with for a while. Let go and let God. And that just came in my mind, in my mind's eye, bold letters. Let go and let God. And that was my last sentence. Okay? So yeah, just let go and let God. Pray about what you want. Imagine what you want, like in as much detail as you can, and then let it go. And let God and the universe work it out for you. It's that simple. It really is. And then just have patience. And for me, patience is hard. I'm not very patient. But we all need patience, right? So let me look up the swords. Okay, hold on. And it's... Okay. It says, here, I'll try to hold it up. You're going to need to make a difficult choice, one that might feel painful and almost impossible. However, you know deep down that this is the best path forward. It's definitely going to be rough waters for a while, and your emotions may fight you, but logic tells you this is what you need to do. Be well as you walk forward into the unknown. Right? So let's just do a little recap. You feel depleted, betrayed, stabbed in the back. You got the Hierophant here. You've got the key to success. You've got it. You've got the key to success, but you need to figure it out. And you're both like here, so it's definitely a relationship. And you don't know if you're going to get divorced or what. Maybe you've already been divorced, or maybe you're about to get divorced, or a breakup of some sort. And some of you might be considering getting back together. But like I said before, think of yourself first. It's not selfish. It's self-caring. And study. There's something about you need to study something. Most definitely. Like you need to take classes. I don't know if you want to be a CNA or like, you know, it doesn't have to be like 4 years of college. It could just be like 6 weeks of classes. Maybe you want to learn Reiki. Who knows? But you could make money doing these things, right? And this again is saying study. Study something. This card said it again. And this card says you're moving from choppy waters to smooth waters. So hang in there. Hang in there, and you have help. And ask the angels for help, and they will help. All right? Okay, guys. Well, please put it in the comments what's going on, because this was a heavy read for me. And I'm sure you're really feeling the heaviness. And if you would care to share, I would love to know. And just hang in there. You know, above all, just self-care and hang in there. All right? Okay, guys. I love you, Sagittarius, and I will say a prayer for you. And for all the Sagittarius, everyone, and a little shout out to my friend Mary Dell. And I know she's been going through a hard time, and so this is like perfect for her, you know. But I'm just hoping that she and all the other Sagittarius is moving to calmer waters ASAP. Okay? All right, try to have a great November, and also, you know, try to keep your thoughts high. Try to not be down in the mud and the muck, because that's what you're going to attract more of. Try to be high vibing. If you have a bad thought come in your mind, think of something positive, like anything, like sunflowers. Sunflowers are a happy flower, and they're going towards the sun, and they're strong, and they got a big stalk, and they're, you know, like, just think of anything that makes you happy, whether it's cats or who knows, seals, dolphins, whatever, you know, puppies, kittens, whatever it is that makes you smile, then think of that. All right? And just hang in there. All right, and please give me a thumbs up and a sub if you haven't already subbed. And please leave a comment, or at least an emoji, just a heart emoji or anything, you know, like any emoji would really help my channel. All right, guys, Have a great one. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.